Welcome back to Keep It Wheel. You're in the garage of Mr. Spikes and Mr. Flea. Today we're doing a little bit of maintenance on the Hayabusa. We're going to be balancing the throttle bodies using the Carb Pro. We're going to go through the sequence of how to do it. I know this has been requested by, I think he's Triple Z Pit. So this one's dedicated to you, sir. Thank you for subscribing and your comments. So yeah, this one's for you, and we'll go through it. Okay guys, according to the Ains manual, it's roughly about every 7,000 miles or yearly your throttle body should be balanced. This aids better throttle response, better fuel economy, and yeah, just good all round keeping of the bike. First thing in hand, we're going to raise the actual tank. Couple of bolts there, lift the tank up, get it on its prop, airbox removal, and we'll tune back in once we've achieved that. Okay guys, as you can see, we've got the tank raised, it's on its prop. We'll just show you what you need to disconnect to take the airbox off. First off, up front, you've got a nice 10mm nut there coming around this way. You see this little airbox sensor there? That needs to be clipped and unplugged. Literally, you press this little section in there. I don't know if you can see, you press that in and off that pops. So take that off, take that out of the way. Later on, this will be unscrewed from the airbox, reconnected up, and then just leave it to the side. Make sure it's not touching any metal, and it's still going to give a reading then. Working around this way, you'll see a little solenoid connector that's held on by Phillips screwdriver, Phillips nut bolt should I say. Unscrew that off, put that to the side. You've also got a little overflow breather there. That's got a little circlip there. And then walking around the other side, you see this one here, another little circlip. Undo that, drop that out of the way. Then you can take the airbox out of the way. There's a couple of retaining screws there that attach them to the throttle bodies. They're posi drive. I think you can just see them on the throttle bodies. If you look through here, can you see that? And then there's one there. If you walk around this side again, there's the other one there. So you've got that, the opposite side as well. One of those unscrews, releases a clamp for 1 and 2 throttle bodies, and on opposite side 3 and 4. This can then lift off, and then we can get to the throttle bodies. Okay guys, airbox removed, and as you can see, once you lift it up, you'll have this little valve that controls the flapper valve on the top. Just pull the pipe off that. That's there. Just leave that there. Next thing, we've just cracked the nut on there, so undo this sensor. This is the sensor we was on about. That gets reconnect that to there, and then you can just leave that to the side. Make sure it's not touching anything metallic. Okay, there, as you can see, there's the back sensor pulled off the back of the airbox, back solenoid there. And there's your 2 breathers either side. Okay, next thing we'll do, you'll see these chain of vacuum pipes there. They connect to the right hand side of your throttle bodies. These need to come off, and then that is where the carb tune connects to. So you've got 1 to 4 on the carb tune. I'll quickly show you that. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect the corresponding pipes to the throttle bodies. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can take this off and connect the pipes. Okay guys, as you can see, we've got it all connected up. You've got the actual carb tune here just hanging over the mirror there. They're all connected to each one, and what we've done, just to have a more secure pipe connection, we've just put a couple of tie wraps on each end of each pipe just to give it an airtight seal. Just going around, it's just worth noting that this sensor you need to actually disconnect it from there. I didn't mention that earlier, but that does need disconnecting. That's left in situ there, as we said. And what we'll do, when you actually start it up, the bike has got to be revving up at about 1150 RPM. Don't worry, because this is disconnected, you'll get an F1 light, but that's perfectly normal. But to take a true reading, this must be in a vertical position. Start the bike up and you'll see how far the actual throttle bodies are out to each other. So we'll just start it up, but it's worth noting that what you'll see these bars raised to each throttle body, so as in throttle body 1, 2, 3, 4, and the actual bars should all be in line. So looking at the adjustment, if you just come around here, the adjustment, you'll have one screw there that adjusts throttle bodies 3 and 4, one screw there adjusts throttle bodies 1 and 2, and one in the center balances 1 and 2 with 3 and 4. So I'll just start it up and you'll see how far the throttle bodies are at. There you go. What you see there, they're all different. So if we start with 3 and 4 screw, we'll bring these ones level, then we'll go to 1 and 2, make those level, and then we'll use the center screw and make those two level with these two. Okay guys, we'll show you once it's finally adjusted. There you go guys, that's 1 and 2 balanced, 3 and 4 balanced, and then we've brought banks 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 as level as near damn it. You might have to turn the revs up on the actual throttle bodies just a little bit, just to get a more of an even balance, because it can fluctuate a bit too much. But that's perfectly within tolerance, and that's job done. So that wraps it up. Basically all we're going to do now is just reassemble the bike, put everything back to as it was, and yeah, job done. I hope this video's helped you out guys. It is quite a simple job, obviously with the expense of buying one of these, but you can find them on eBay. They're about 70 or 80 pound, well worth it, because they fit numerous amounts of bikes from 1 to 4 throttle bodies, and they also do carburetors as well. So definite worthwhile investment, saves you a few quid, and yeah, job done.
Right, so now it's test ride time. Now the throttle bodies have been balanced. It was quite far out as well. You can notice on the tick over that it's really steady now, as it was quite fluctuant before. Feeling good, feeling good. You'd notice at high speed so much anyway. I think it's more low speeds that you'd notice that they're imbalanced. Maybe I'm wrong, I'm not sure, but it feels good. Noticed as well, I don't know if this has anything to do with the throttle bodies, but when I roll off the throttle like that, she used to do quite a lot of back popping, but not now. Stay there. Yeah, it seems a bit more responsive now. I mean, as soon as you touch the revs, like, instant. Well, it always was anyway, but it just feels cleaner. It's cleaner revving. Yeah, I can definitely tell with that tick over though. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but that is proper steady eddy. It was proper up and down before. You're looking at, you can even hear she's ticking over better. No back popping on that when I roll off. definitely was before. I don't know if that's anything to do with the throttle bodies being out, because there was quite far out. I say I never really knew you had to do the throttle bodies either, like annually, or I think every 7,000 miles, something like that. But it's something I'll definitely do now we've got the tool. We'll do it every single year along with the service. Got to be done. I don't know if it's psychological or what, but it feels awesome. Oh, we've got loose chippings. Oh, the nights are drawing in now. 5:30. You can just feel it's getting dark already. It'll be time for the GN to come out soon. It's due its MOT, a couple of weeks, then we're back on the road for the winter. Yeah, these roads are a bit dodgy. Skid risk. Yeah, so anyway, I'd like to thank Triple Z Pip for, well, sort of giving us the idea, suggesting the video, making us go out and buy the tool to do the video. But it's well worth it. We've got the tool, all three of us have got boosters, so they're all going to be done. But the tool also does any other bike as well, carburetted bikes, injection bikes, so it's a tool for life. So thanks to ZZ Pip, or Triple Z Pip, or ZZZ, ZZZ. I can't believe there's bloody gravel all along these roads. Normally nice little roads these are. I'm going to test it at slow speed anyway. Smooth like butter. Right, so guys, if you haven't done it, get them throttle bodies balanced. It will make a difference to your bike, especially if there are. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope the video's been of some help to you. Any questions, just drop them below and we'll answer you when we can. And remember, keep it wheel.